Making money? It requires a certain amount of flair and the ability to think outside the box. Well, in today's list of the craziest ways people have made $1 million, these millionaires and a couple of billionaires haven't just stepped outside the box. They're so far out they can't even see it. We're kicking off with a weird one, but they only get crazier, including a millionaire monk. Number 20. In 2004, Ken Aroni closed his consulting business to found the Lucky Break Wishbone Corp., who make plastic wishbones so that everyone can enjoy the Thanksgiving snap with only one turkey, or even without. They make 30,000 wishbones a day, earning $2.5 million a year. Lucky Break. Number 19. Have you ever used a heat wrap to soothe an ache? Well, it seemed pretty crazy of a housewife to microwave a pillow, but that is how housewife Kim Levine started her $1 million career. Number 18. The Excused Absence Network offers a wide range of fake documents like jury summons and sick notes to help you get out of school or work. They even have a funeral service and poem list, supposedly for entertainment, but its 15,000 hits a month and $25 membership are definitely real. Number 17. The height of MySpace may be a thing of the past, but Ashley Quall's riches certainly aren't. The 14-year-old computer coding creative designed and sold MySpace layouts. Even now, she earns as much as $70,000 per month from her $250,000 home. Number 16. This one was a steal, almost literally. When Ken Hakuta's mother sent him a toy that would crawl down any wall it touched from China, he saw dollar signs. He brought the patent and marketed it himself, raking in $80 million with the Wacky Wall Walker. Number 15. This military veteran is lucky in more ways than one. Poulin is an incredible and, to be honest, genuine guy. In 2010, he won $1 million on scratch cards, but retained his desk job, not thinking that lightning would strike twice. But enjoying the game, he was shocked when it did, and twice as much. He won $2 million more, making him the first person to win 2 times on Missouri lottery games. Number 14. And speaking of luck, the 2016 Powerball was the biggest prize to date, coming in at $1.586 billion. It was split 3 ways between the Robinsons, Kaltschmidt, and Acosta families, landing each couple a pretty stunning $327.8 million as the lump sum payment. Number 13. Felix, more often known as PewDiePie, is virtually a household name at this point. And no wonder, considering he has a net worth of $30 million. That's a lot of cash for doing something he loves. It started with gaming videos, and has since moved on to podcasts. Luckily for fans, he is still a killer on the keys, and continues to make some of the best gaming content online. Number 12. While we are discussing YouTubers, it would be impossible not to mention Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast. This big-time philanthropist has earned $16 million through his wacky stunts and giveaways. There's a lot of people who do similar things, and it's crazy that a camera can make you so famous. But we wanted to include Jimmy in particular because he's given so much to charity that he's earned the title of YouTube's biggest philanthropist, and now makes cash by filming his giving, which is pretty awesome. Number 11. Sometimes you need to start early. When Fraser Doherty was 14, he started making jam from his grandmother's recipe. By 16, he was working the business full-time, and now has 10% of the UK jam market. Jammy! Number 10. At our midpoint is, as promised, a millionaire monk. After realizing how expensive printer ink was, he and a handful of his kin started to fill cartridges themselves. Now they fill up to 300 orders a day for churches and individuals, making over $2.5 million a year since 2005. Number 9. This retired French electrician was employed by Pablo Picasso in the early 1970s and gifted 271 previously unknown pieces over his years. They are now worth an estimated £50 million. Now that's an excellent tip for a job well done. Number 8. Jonathan Dolomel thought he might try his hand at an official poker tournament since he liked the game, and made $9 million in prize money for winning the World Series of Poker in Las Vegas in just one event. He obviously played his cards right. Number 7. AshleyMadison.com is a dating website with an unusual rule: married clients only. Noelle Binderman has a net worth of $100 million with 32 million members, all joining under the heading, "Life is short, have an affair." Number 6. We all like the idea of picking up a bargain and selling it for a bit extra. It's quite thrilling, but nothing we've ever flipped has quite matched the find Rick Norsigian made. Back in 2010, he spent about $50 on some photographic prints, which later turned out to be from the iconic nature photographer Ansel Adams, and worth around $200 million. That's some serious profit. Number 5. Everyone knows The Boy Who Lived, but they might not know that he almost wasn't. Daniel Radcliffe did not want to play Harry Potter. He didn't even want to stay in acting before the franchise hit the screens. David Heyman, the Harry Potter producer, was so determined to have Daniel play Harry that he sought out his father at the theater to try and change his son's mind. His $110 million net worth would have been non-existent without the role in David Copperfield that made casting directors want him so much. Number 4. As everyone knows, the best thing on the internet is memes. Specifically, ones that feature totally gorgeous cats. Eric Nakagawa was the creator of the I Can Has Cheeseburger meme, capitalizing on the adorable gray cat, to the tune of $10 million. Number 3. It's not every day that we get to talk about Mel Fisher, but it's not every day that a treasure hunter finds a wreck as sought after as the Atocha. That's exactly what Mel did. The estimated $450 million worth of recovered treasure included 40 tons, made up of 114 of the Spanish silver coins, gold coins, Colombian emeralds, gold and silver artifacts, and 1,000 silver ingots. As if that wasn't enough, Mel went on to discover her sister galleon, the Santa Margarita, the remains of a 1700 slave ship known as the Henrietta Maria, and the 1715 treasure which sold to the Queen's Jewels LLC. Number 2. Some ideas are genius because they make absolutely no sense, but they still work. Alex 2 made $1,037,100 in just a few months by selling pixels on the $1 Million homepage. It doesn't really do anything except let people show off, but the last pixel sold for a staggering $38,100. Number 1. Keith Raniere ran the self-help marketing group NXIVM, which, although accessible to the public, was packed with celebrities and heiresses, including those of the Seagram fortune. In 2003, he was on the cover of Forbes in a feature called The World's Strangest Executive Coach. What they didn't realize at the time was that NXIVM was a sex cult, taking money under the guise of self-improvement programs, starting at $7,000 per person. In 2020, Raniere was sentenced to 120 years in prison. We guess crime doesn't pay. Well, not if you get caught anyway. Which of our lists shocked you the most? And which could you see yourself doing? Let us know in the comments. Until next time, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and stay crazy. It might make you a millionaire.